Hello there! If you saw my video where I use the Marabou Easy Marble, I will link that up there in the corner for you. You saw that I had to use Gamsol odorless mineral spirits to clean up the mess I made. And I got that out of this box, so I figured we might as well open this box up and use what's inside. Let's get to it. Here we go. So yes, this is an old box. You can tell because the brochure is still the 8.5 by 11. This is July. I don't have a year, but it is probably 18 or 19 because I've had them this long. And if you haven't seen my video about all the old subscription boxes I have, I will link that in the corner for you as well. So here's the Gamsol. I knew it was in here and I needed it, so I used it. And then I kept this upright. And if you didn't see my art room video where I did the makeover, I'll link that here. And I showed you where this box was sitting upright because I had to pull this out and use it. We have artist markers, Pebeo. This is a brand that I really have enjoyed. They're acrylics. We've had the acrylic paint in other in other subscription boxes, and I really love them. This happens to be oil-based paint markers, so this will be certainly fun. A Da Vinci plein air bristle brush, flat, looks like a 1/4 inch, and we get a canvas, looks like an 8 by 10, simple canvas. All right, that's it for this box. Let's see what we have. Canvas brush, oil-based markers, Gamsol, and our booklet with the history, what's in the box, the project, which they walk you through here. This is awesome. Let's get started. So the original instructions wanted you to do cubism, but that wasn't really my thing, so I decided to do my own thing. But here I'm just testing out how the markers prime and how they go on the canvas, and then I kind of wipe it all off, which is why I end up with a big mess on the canvas there. But it's not a big deal, and I knew it wouldn't be because these are pretty opaque and they'll just go right over that mess. So I started out by sketching out my little drawing here and filling in some of the background, and I wanted to see if these markers would mix right on the canvas, kind of like oil paints can, but they just stayed a little too streaky. You can kind of see the marker lines there. So I'm like, nah, scratch that. Grabbing the paintbrush that came with it, and I'm going to mix them that way. And plus I wanted a lot of orange in this piece, so grabbed a ceramic palette, pumped in some yellow and some of the red because I only had those 5 colors, and made an orange, and then just kept moving along here with the painting. And if this is your first video with me, welcome. We do art stuff on this channel, and we have a lot of subscription boxes that we open. 2 new ones every month. But anyway, back to a little bit of this history here of this piece. My background is in oil painting, and so I thought this would be right up my alley, being that these are oil-based markers and I can use them with the brush kind of like I would oil paints. So it didn't seem like it'd be terribly difficult. The difficulty that I did have, however, was that brush. Since it's the only brush that came in the set, it was a challenge to kind of get real small details like I wanted, but I stuck to the theme of the game here, which is only use the supplies that came in the box, which I have very mixed feelings about. Please let me know what you think about that in the comments below, because I am so curious about other people's opinions on that. But anyway, if I had better brush to use, more variety brush to use, something like that, I think I would have ended up with a way better outcome here. So it is what it is. But anyway, long story short, I end up loving basically how it turned out overall. And yeah, there's some things that I would change, some things I'd like to put in some more detail. And because the nibs on these markers were so thick, I guess, you know, I couldn't get fine details using just the markers themselves, so I had to definitely use the brush for a lot of things. That is the cat trying to knock things off. And at some point here, you'll see that I let this piece sit overnight. I went motorcycle riding all day the next day, hurt my hand really badly, and it is in a cast. Well, not a cast exactly. What do you call this thing? Like a brace? Yeah, it's a brace. There it is, see? And so I finished the rest of this piece with just that, and it wasn't a big deal. I'm right-handed, but getting the caps off the markers, it's like, I guess we'll see how good the teeth work. Hopefully not hurt ourselves in the process. So really that was the only challenge with the hurt hand, and it's feeling better today, but well, it's been like 4 days now, I guess. So back to this. I love doing things with reflections. I wish I could find the picture of the car I did that was on a black surface with a reflection. I really need to try and find that picture. One of my favorites. Anyway, this piece reminds me a lot of that one because it's reflecting on a black surface with a lot of yellows in it. Anyway, if you're wondering why the heck am I painting bullets, shells, ammunition, I guess I'm just going to call it ammunition to be more accurate here, is because, I don't know, I love everything ammo and gun related, dirt bikes, weird things, cars, that's just me. And I thought this might make a good Father's Day present for my husband, so I know he'll probably see the thumbnail of this video. I'm not sure he actually watches my videos, but he'll probably see the thumbnail of this. I think it pops up on his screen, but anyway, if he sees it, he sees it, and I'm still gonna probably give it to him for Father's Day. The boys, I have 3 boys, and the 2 are still at home. They're like, yeah, I think he'd really like that, and they liked it as well, so maybe something you guys could think of doing for the men in your life if they are the kind that enjoy guns and hunting and fun stuff like that. This piece took me 2 hours, 31 minutes, and 38 seconds, at least according to the footage. That's not counting sketch time, so there's probably a total of 3 hours into this altogether. And I moved this piece right here to live so that you could see I did pull out a different brush for signing it because the nibs, like I already mentioned, are way too thick to use the markers themselves to sign this painting. So I took out a liner brush, thinned the paint a little bit, not very much because it comes out really thin anyway, and then sign my name like that. And I did it over in this left side, which I don't usually do, but I wanted a little bit of yellow to be brought down into that left side. And here I tried a bunch of different mattes, which is so fun to do. And initially I thought I liked an orange one, but this black one actually ended up being my favorite. So there's the black. You can see here I try a red because there is red in this piece, but it just looks awful. At least that's my personal opinion. I do want you guys to let me know which matte you guys like the best because I do have some time until Father's Day, so I'd like to get a mass majority of opinions here on which matte I should use for his gift, and I'll probably put a black frame around it. So this is the one I thought I would like the best when I was doing this initially, this orange color, but I don't know, when I look back and I show my kids and stuff, I actually like the black matte the best, and I thought before I tried all the mattes that the yellow one is the one that I would really like, but it just seems too yellow, so a double matte might be good in this case. I just don't have that offhand. I don't have it in my house ready to go. Of course I could order it, but I don't know, too lazy? I don't know what the right phrase there is, but yeah, the black one here I really like. He's taking it away. It's going away. He loves plastic. Here we go, Bobo. Oh, Ken. Got his treasure. Are you guys still here? Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment below. Tell me which matte I should use. And check out my other videos that are popping up on the screen right about now. If you like the content you see on my channel, please subscribe. I would love to see you back here again. Until the next video, have a great week.